Hello everyone, Cher from CHER&CHARLIES Personal Crafts. I hope you're all doing well. I'm kind of tired, but determined. Sounds kind of funny coming from me, but I had a birthday party for my granddaughter today, and it was wonderful. And I had Tom watch Charlie. And I have a nice story to tell you, but not tonight, because I really got to put 100% effort into trying to get this done, or most of it done tonight. This special craft that I've been talking about. So, I came home and relieved Tom. I brought my grandson with me because a friend of mine I told you was in the hospital and not doing well at all, Dave. And my daughter and all his friends got together with his sister who came from California. I thought it was Florida, but it's California. And they're all deciding what to do and how they can attempt to see Dave because of the difficulties with COVID. So anyway, I couldn't go because I had my grandson and I had to come home for Charlie. Anyway, so my daughter's boyfriend just picked up my grandson, and he wanted Charlie to go home with him, and of course I had to let him go. It's okay because I can get a little break. But anyway, we're going to focus on this craft. As I go along, you'll probably figure out what I'm doing, but I have a little one surprise that I've had in my head for about a week, and I'm telling you, it's so far so good. So this is a tough craft. It's a long craft, and because of this video I can't do sections of it the way a lot of crafters do. Stop, start, and wait hours in between for certain things to happen. Drying time, cutting time, etc. I'm going to do the best I can. I'll do a voiceover, but I'm just going to focus on trying to get this done. So Debbie Ocasio, she said she wants to try to do this with me. Debbie, if you don't have everything tonight, don't worry. Because I might section this off, and you can always go back and follow through on the video. I think it's going to be fun, I hope. And I realized certain things I didn't have, so I'm going to have to makeshift some things. So like I said, I will be speeding up this video and do a voiceover. I hope you're all doing fine. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. And like if you like this video. And let's get started. If you want to know what I'm drinking without getting burnt over here with my candle, homemade iced tea with lemon. If you want to know the recipe, go back into my videos and I have it on there for you. I'll also show you how to make a latte, a makeshift latte, coming up soon. So let's get started. And as I said before, please say a prayer for my friend Dave. Okay, I'm going to do a voiceover here so we can eventually speed this video up. These are the 3 pieces of wood I purchased at the Dollar Tree. I stained them with this truffle and mixed it with a little bit of this beige. It's called sun beige. And I did it. And then I sanded all 3 down as well as I could before I painted them. And then I took a tissue or a paper towel and wiped them real well, and they came out awesome. I was really impressed. Now, I couldn't get 4, as I told you before, so I'm going to use a piece of cardboard, which I already measured. That is going to be the bottom of the arrangement, okay? I guess you've figured it out by now. So that is what I'm going to use for the bottom, and the rear is going to be a little shorter than the front because, like I said, this is all I had to work with. And you know what? It's fine. It turned out fine. You'll see. And so, you know, after I get them all sanded and painted, get your hot glue gun out or some tacky glue, and you're going to glue them down onto the cardboard, and you will see. if you're watching this, Debbie, I want to tell you that before you get started in all this hard work, a good idea would be to choose the florals that you're going to use, the colors, textures, etc. And I sit on the couch and I cut them down to smaller pieces to make it easier for when you get started. You may not have them all cut, but it's a good idea to cut as many as you can to make the whole project easier for you. Didn't this turn out good? It's a real rustic looking from Dollar Tree. Can you believe that? If they had 4, I would have purchased 4, but it's fine because I'm going to use the thicker part towards the front with the video. Moving along to the pine cones. This was my little surprise that I've been trying to work on for several days. I'm like, God, please let it turn out. And Lord, did it ever. So if you see what I'm doing here, I'm showing you the florals that I chose to use for this arrangement. And the reason I'm doing that is because I am going to paint the pine cones to pick up the colors from the florals. That is the surprise that I've been holding back on. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But that's what we're going to do. So make sure they are washed in soap and water. I use some white vinegar and some alcohol. And after I soaked them for 4 hours, I rinsed them off. And I put them into onto a cookie sheet and dried them on either 175, 200 for about 45 minutes. Now I am painting them the colors that I generally am using for the floral arrangement. This is a beautiful burgundy that I believe Maria had sent me, Crafty Rhea, a while back. And that is just such a gorgeous color. So I'm picking up, like I said, all the colors that I chose for. The florals I'm using are all from Dollar Tree. These are hydrangeas and they're a beautiful bluish purple. I believe the little white flowers are called mini mums, also from the Dollar Tree. I also had wheat. I think I had, yeah, some of it is called wheat, and I believe the first flowers that I put in are like called a willow, which is kind of a pinkish color. Jumping in here to say sorry about my wardrobe. I had a nice shirt on today, which I had on is a pretty striped shirt with some pretty brown pants. However, I took them off and got my jammies on. So I apologize for that. But you know what matters? This craft. Okay, this floral foam also got in Dollar Tree, and I am going to split it in half, and believe it or not, I guess it's my lucky day, it fit perfectly into These leaves that I purchased, also from Dollar Tree. Guys, you've got to look for them. They are outstanding quality burlap, and they also come, which I didn't realize, with little picks at the bottom so that you can stick them into a floral foam. They're just unbelievable for the price. You can't beat it. So look for. This is the willow that I was speaking about earlier. It's a really wispy kind of weed. I've had it for a long time, and I also purchased that at Dollar Tree last year. Now, fun part, I am adding in all my florals. Most of them, like I said, I pre-cut, but some of them I didn't, which is fine. So you just got to use your judgment and don't worry about what is wrong, what is right. Just go with your heart. If something isn't right, take it out and add something else to it.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are, 'cause you're not in. It's been way too long. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. We talk on the phone every night. Love to hear your voice. Not sleeping well, and I know that you're right, but you should know it. You've been gone for way too long now. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I can lay down beside you, I would. Even if you're gone, I won't forget you. You're all I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. Even if you're gone, I will remember. You're all I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you're safe and that I will see you soon.
These are the beautiful burlap leaves. I decided to put a couple, hot glue a couple on the front, and because they had the little picks that I just realized as I was pulling them apart, I put a couple of them into the basket of flowers itself. And geez, I wished I would have bought more. I'm gonna definitely be looking for them. See the pick there? Oh, it's just great. Can't beat it for $1. I did purchase those little pumpkins for $1, but I really wanted to paint them, and they weren't accepting the paint very well. So I just decided put some Mod Podge on them, and I'm letting them dry, and I'll probably paint them a floral color that matches and put them inside the basket. So we'll see. I also want to mention, especially to Debbie, because I know she was working on one alongside me, or with me, or tomorrow, I don't know, but if you want to paint your pine cones and you want to put a little glitter on, I did on some of the pink ones just to see. I don't like a lot of glitter, but to give it a little touch of sparkle, you can also do that while they're still wet. Just to let you know, I am not gluing them in because I may want to move them around. You don't have to glue them in. Just set them in there. So now I decided to finish it off with a little burlap ribbon, which is extremely simple to make. And I glued that onto the flower box itself and just gave it a little extra touch. Thank you for watching, and just to give you an update, I will probably have another craft I am working on, a more simple one, so keep watching. Well, this is it, and I am so proud of this. Thank you so much for watching, and tell me what you think. God bless you.